Good evening. My name is Len Foy, and I am a real estate attorney located in Nashua, New Hampshire. The focus of my practice, again, is real estate transactions, both residential and commercial. I have prepared or produced and have broadcast a number of video presentations providing viewers with information about myself and my practice, my background, and my firm and our services. Tonight, I am back at it, making another video presentation with more information for people who want it. The focus of our video tonight is going to be deeds. What are they? How are they utilized? When do you need one? When don't you need one? A little bit of background about myself. First of all, we've prepared, when I say we, I mean myself and the gentleman that helps me with these videos. We've prepared a number of these videos and they're available for your viewing pleasure online, discussing everything from real estate transactions in general, to deeds, to purchase and sales agreements, to regulations, to my background, to representing buyers, to representing sellers, to other services that we offer. Those videos are all available for you to watch and enjoy, and I hope that you will do that. For many months, maybe a year, we didn't make any videos because it's just been an incredibly busy year, and there frankly just has not been time. It's still incredibly busy, but I wanted to make time to create some new videos, some recent videos, telling people again about our firm and about our services and what we do here. To try to create some interest and perhaps entice some people to contact our office if they're in need of our services. So again, we were on a hiatus of sorts, or I was on a hiatus of sorts, for almost a year and did not make any videos during that time, but we're back at it. And tonight I want to talk a little bit about deeds. So again, by way of brief introduction, my name is Len Foy. I'm a real estate attorney. I've been practicing law for a little bit more than 20 years. My office is located in Nashua, New Hampshire, which is in southern New Hampshire. I live in Amherst, New Hampshire, which is a suburb of Nashua, I guess you would say that. So I'm certainly a part of this community, both in Nashua and in Amherst. And we handle real estate transactions in New Hampshire, in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, in Maine, and in Rhode Island. And I always like to point out that I'm not admitted as an attorney in Rhode Island, so I'm not licensed to practice law in Rhode Island, but I am authorized to conduct real estate transactions in Rhode Island. So, both in connection with real estate transactions and independent of a real estate transaction, people frequently are in need of what are called deeds. So tonight's video, I also want to say that tonight's video is going to be a bit brief. So last year, or perhaps earlier this year, I was making videos that sometimes ran 10, 15, 20 minutes in length. So this genre of videos, I think you'll find will be more brief, more to the point, and more packed with information, perhaps a bit less fluff. So basically, deeds are utilized whenever property is being conveyed from one person to another, or from an entity to a person, or from a person to an entity, or where there's a trust involved. People can get property from a city or town, they can buy property from the federal government, they can buy property from a bank. So really the possibilities are limitless. But deeds are basically required when property is changing hands, whether it be from person to person, or from entity to person, or from person to entity. There are different kinds of deeds, and I don't know that it's helpful necessarily. It might be confusing if we try to delve into that, but quickly I would say that we have what are called warranty deeds, where the person deeding the property is making certain promises about their title. We have quitclaim deeds, where people are transferring property, but they're really not making any representations about their title. Quitclaim deeds are commonly used when banks are conveying real estate. And that makes sense because banks frequently don't have personal knowledge about the real estate that they're conveying, because they only took title to the property because they foreclosed on it. So that's not uncommon. And then we have fiduciary deeds, and fiduciary deeds are deeds that typically for properties that are being conveyed by estates. And there are others. I've seen municipal quitclaim deeds. So there certainly are others, but those are the deeds that we frequently run into: warranty deeds, quitclaim deeds, and fiduciary deeds. So people will say to me sometimes, hey, I want to put a spouse on the title to the property with me, or I want to put a son or a daughter or a family member on a property with me, deeds are used for that purpose. So when people are divorced and one person is taking the property, the other spouse will typically convey that property pursuant to divorce. So divorce is certainly a circumstance where deeds are frequently needed. So if you are in the process of buying or selling real estate, then certainly there would be a deed involved in that transaction. But even if you're not buying or selling real estate, you may have the need to add somebody to the title to your property, or to take somebody off the title to your property. Perhaps you're buying property from a neighbor, a small piece of land. You might need a deed for that purpose. Perhaps you're going to buy some town-owned land that the town has no use for and they're just looking to sell. In that case, the town may well prepare the deed, but you may want to have an attorney look at it. So there are many situations where you may either need to have a deed prepared by an attorney, or you may need to have a deed reviewed by an attorney. And so I hope that if that's the case, that you'll consider using my office for that purpose. There's really a lot more to say about deeds, but rather than try to squeeze it into a video that's by design going to be short and brief and to the point and succinct, I think it probably makes sense to leave a little bit of the detail out. But suffice it to say that if you have a deed that you need to have prepared and you'd like to have an attorney either prepare it or review it, I hope you'll call my office. It's Thursday, October 29th, 2015. I always like to put the date in there so people know when this video was made. Game 2 of the World Series was last night. I don't want to get into sports, but I have found this World Series to be very compelling. There's something about the World Series. It is once a year. I've never outgrown my anticipation and my excitement about the World Series, regardless of who's playing. Of course, it's more interesting if the Red Sox are in it. But even a World Series between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals, I find to be compelling. And this World Series certainly has not disappointed. As a fan of the Boston Red Sox, I'm a fan of the American League, and so I'm rooting for the standard bearer for the American League, which is the Kansas City Royals. Also, I have no special love or affection for the New York Mets. I think this has been an exciting World Series to watch. I've been telling anyone who will listen that I feel that way about it. But and of course, tonight is Thursday Night Football, so the Patriots are playing the Miami Dolphins. So we always try to inject some sports. We try to bring some different things into these videos to make them exciting and to liven them up a little bit for people that are interested in things other than real estate. But real estate is my passion. I want to be the Tom Brady of the real estate business. I want to be the, pick your most exciting Kansas City Royal. There's a couple of them that I really like. But anyways, it's a metaphor. But the point is that just as sports is a passion for some of these prominent athletes, real estate is my passion, and it has been for many years. And we bring that kind of energy and desire and passion to everything we work on here. Not only myself, but my associate attorney, every single member of my staff. We have a large, wonderful, helpful, experienced, sophisticated staff, any one of whom you would enjoy working with, all of whom you can consider to be part of your collective real estate team. So if you're looking to work with a champion, I don't know that I want to go quite that far, but certainly somebody who views every real estate transaction as though it's a championship game, then I hope you would consider using my office. My name is Len Foy. My phone number is area code 603-598-4030. My email address is lfoy@foylawoffice.com. If you have any real estate needs, call me or send me an email. If you want to talk sports, we can do that too. I consider myself pretty knowledgeable on the subject. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it to be entertaining. If you need to have a deed prepared or reviewed by an attorney, I hope you'll call me. And October is drawing to a close. November is right around the corner. I wish everyone happy autumn, happy holidays, happy fall, and I look forward to hearing from you. Be well.